Alex, this is a lot of money. I didn't expect this. I thought I had you come out, you're going to replace my flapper, and we're going to call it a day. It was a few $100. So how do you handle those pushback?
And I tell them, you know what? That's most of the time how it happens. It always starts with something small, right? I tell them, the issue of a lot of people in the industry is they don't go any further. They'll change this out for you, and then you come again and change something else, then they change something else, and then you're just throwing that money away every single time.
Yeah.
When it could be just done right the first time, right?
Right.
And with us, we do a thorough evaluation of safety check of everything. Right? So it's a one-time thing, and most of my clients, that's how it happens. Always a call for something small.
Yeah.
Right. And we can just fix this if you want. I mean, we can do just that. But no, this is what you have under there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree. It is a lot of money. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
that's
right.
Yeah.
Right. You don't do any pitching like, hey, Mike Counsil Plumbing's been around for X many years. I've been doing this for a long time. You don't try to put a sales pitch. You just rely on a relationship you've built.
A relationship, yeah. And, a lot of that stuff has come up. Yeah. I do talk about the company through our conversations. Like it's all like
weave it all in, yeah.
Yeah, it all happens at some point, right? So they know. Because I always ask them, like, how did you hear about us?
Right.
That's one of the first questions I ask, actually, when I get in there. Is, how did you hear about us?
Right.
If it's the neighbor, you see our trucks everywhere, or it was Angie's List, or whatever it might be. And that tells me a lot, too, about the client, right? If it's a referral from somebody else, oh, you did my parents' house. Oh, that's golden, right? Sometimes you have like an Angie's List call where there is multiple plumbers coming out.
Right.
There's multiple. Then I'll hit more on our company.
Yeah.
Even more so. Right. So it kind of depends where the lead is coming from as well and how much they know about it.
Right.
Yeah. So it all really, there's no straight line process.
Yeah.
Every customer is a little different.
Right.
But I try to always go back to these, to hitting all these stats.
Checkpoints.
Yeah.
Right.
Throughout the call.
Sure.
Yeah.
Internally, I need to weave this. I need to mention that.
Yeah.
How about your guarantees? I mean, we're talking about a $40,000 job, right? I want some reassurance this isn't going to be, an issue in a year or two because something wasn't sealed properly, right? So, yeah. What are your guarantees? How do you differentiate yourself?
Yeah, we have a 40-year warranty on our repipes, if it's sewer, gas, or water. And I let them know any issues, any work we done for the next 40 years, it is covered. It is. We come out here quickly, and that's another big selling point. We do have 80 trucks. You talk to a live person right away when you call, and they'll get somebody out there really quick. If it's something we did and it's a warranty type of call, somebody's coming out really fast,
right,
within 24 hours.
Yeah,
and you don't get that a lot of places,
right,
because they're busy, they're booked up. We're busy too, but we have more options. We can pull a person from here or there just to help something out.
Sure.
So it's almost instant.
Yeah.
We're helping that client out. So, and that's huge for people, right? Because they've dealt with people, or either if it was a remodel or anything else they had issues with, and they did the work. Now they're trying to call them back. They can't get the hold of the contractor.
Right.
Or they can't, how they do, and they say they're going to come out this time, but they don't.
Yeah.
And it's very frustrating.
Sure.
So I put an ease to that, right? That's not going to happen with us.
Sure. Do you present stuff as a finance price? I mean, you're talking $40,000, or, I know you're in a high rent part of the world, so do you guys not push financing, or what's your approach?
We do. I don't know if we push it.
Yeah. Do you present it? Like
absolutely.
A lot of guys, so when you do your options, do you present it at? No. Okay.
No, not right away.
Yeah.
I do use it more as a closing tool.
Okay.
And sometimes people just don't have the money
right,
to fork out that kind of cash, know? So maybe I'll do it sooner. You kind of, in a conversation, you kind of know where they stand as well, right? But when you talk to them, they'll tell you a lot about their life. Sometimes I'll just break it down to payments, so I'll give them an option, and as well as I'll give them a monthly option, right? But if it's, somebody says, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then I'll let them know and be like, okay, great. By the way, we do offer 18 months, no interest financing if that's something you want to take advantage of.